We had a good first ball game, and we
already
have
a problem. I don't think we got a basketball.
Scores table issue. No basketball. There we go. Chubby T's going to have to go get the ball.
Where he's going, in the locker room to get it?
Play Jeopardy music.
Here we go.
Here he comes. He's got the game ball. The officials will inspect it.
You know, they have some officials would send it back.
Yeah, not good enough.
Not enough air.
Let's have some fun here. Game one was a lot of fun. Very well played game. Not a lot of drama. Let's go. Terrebonne controls the tip. Diggs. We get it to Cortez Smith. Tarpons will be in their sticky man-to-man defense.
Tigers in a 1-4 high.
And stolen away. Aiden Savoy at the rim. And it's 2-0 South Lafourche. Those are the ones Terrebonne cannot live with today. And a turnover out of bounds. It's a good call. TJ Diggs was standing on the out of bounds line. So 2 early turnovers for Terrebonne.
Look for a backdoor cut. Not open.
Savoy on the left side of the floor. Getting into Carter Cantrell. Out to Chubby T for a 3. A little strong. Rebound goes to Savoy. Terrebonne will pull it away. Good hustle. As number 11, Parker, pulls it out. Now they get it to the left corner right in front of the students for a 3. No. Rebound goes to Cantrell. And the Tarpons will come down the floor. Kobe Cantrell inside to Santamon at the rim, and it's 4-0. Tarpons are off to a strong start. Terrebonne pushing it quick, throwing it out of bounds. Brian, I think we're a layup away from an early timeout from Brandon Brown. It's been turnover city in the early stages.
Coach Brown telling his guys, slow down.
How about a 3 on top of it? Bang! What a start. Some early layups, an early 3, good defense. The Tigers been hit with a flurry. And a foul called
on Savoy.
Oh, okay, so I was about to say why the heck wasn't it a charge, but it's because it was a reach in before the contact on Savoy.
Well, that's one. You got a guy giving up his body, and you have your teammate reaching in.
That's a little frustrating.
It's like, come on.
Free throw no good. 6:28 to go already. The Tarpons have an early touchdown with a couple layups and a 3-pointer. Got that one. 7-1 the score. Savoy to Carter Cantrell. Cantrell had such a good game on Friday. Petrie in the lane, can't score it. Rebound goes to Terrebonne. Tigers will reverse it to the corner, now to the baseline area. Working it back to the left corner, that is Trahan, and that's tied up. Nope, walked.
Whoa.
Oh, they were going to call a jump ball. They're going to call a walk. Coach Brown thought like me that it should have been a tie-up. Coach Brown a little frustrated. Savoy to Cantrell. In the Santamont. Santamont's at the rim. Lost it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tarps. I think Cullen needs to get that ball and go right into the rim. He was wide open there.
Coach Brown not happy with the official.
Santamont loses it on the inbounds. And here come the Tigers pushing it down the floor at the rim, and a foul will be drawn. Savoy commits the foul. The foul is drawn by 0, Cortez Smith.
That's Savoy's second. Did they call that on? Yeah.
Yeah, it's on him. That's 2. That's a big call. He's a key piece to what the Tarpons do.
And you see early on here how athletic Terrebonne is. These 50-50 balls are not always going to the Tarpons right here. Terrebonne's quick enough to take some of these.
That's a great point, as Meathead will check into the game. Landon Dardar's got to stay on the floor tonight. Fouls were really a problem for him Friday. Dardar with that little teardrop, can't score it. Petrie's got the rebound in the trees, will get up in the air, and Dardar's there to save it. To cutting Petrie, it's knocked out of bounds. He'll stay with South Lafourche. 4 and 14. That's Garner and White who have checked into the game for the Tigers. Santamont by himself lays it up and in. Baseline out of bounds. Tarpons carved him up one.
Yeah, Coach Brown's not going to be happy there.
Terrebonne quickly back the other way. A left-handed three, no. Good block out by Terrence Petrie. Home run pass down the floor. Cantrell. He fires one up a little strong. Rebound goes to Terrebonne. They've got him down the floor, but Kobe Cantrell steals it away. Kobe to Meathead. Meathead into the lanes. Cantrell for a three. Oh, a little short. Tarpons were ready to explode on that one. Terrebonne pushing it in transition at the rim. No rebound goes to Kobe Cantrell. Gets it to Big Brother. Tarpons pushing it down the floor. Petrie into the lane, absorbing some contact. Gets it out to Cantrell. Long reverse pass to Kobe Cantrell. Petrie steps into one. A little short. Rebound goes to the floor, and Terrebonne's got it. So slow start to the game for Chubby T. Yet to get on the boards, and Terrebonne beats him down the floor, but missed a point-blank layup. Trahan on the miss. Tigers leaving some points on the board early. Cantrell to Cantrell, into Petrie, little mid-range, got it. Coach Pokey said on Friday after the game, he told me, said, man, as Coach Brown will call a timeout, Chubby T starting to find that mid-range inside game again. And there he scores it, and it's 11-2. Coach Brown not happy with the way his team's even running off the floor, or not running off the floor, I should say.
You know, I don't know if I've ever seen this year where the opposing teams against South Lafourche in transition make a layup with no one around them. They're one of the best teams I've ever seen getting back on defense and at least getting the guy shooting the layup to change his shot or actually block it, or they dare to knock it out of bounds. Tremendous doing of getting back and just not giving up.
Coach Brown is laying into his guys right now, and look, you could just sense that was coming. It has been a very flat-footed start for Terrebonne. Much like the girls, the clipboard just got broken. There's pieces of it all over the place. You've been there before.
I didn't break it. Don't blame me.
You didn't break that one, but there have been some casualties on the Collie clipboard side.
Several. Pick and roll.
And they get it inside. Offensive foul. So they got it to Trahan. Terrence takes the charge.
Coach Brown not happy. That's a good job by Terrence.
Should mention Jaden Smith checked into the game in that last timeout. Good ball movement. Cantrell to Petrie for a three. Yeah, there it is, Chubby T. The three-point shooting stroke had been a little off.
You can't go under screens with Terrence. You got to fight over the top.
And it's 14-2. The Tigers have to answer the bell here. A reach-in foul will be called on Cantrell.
Tarpons will inbound the ball on the side.
They get it inbounds to Trahan. Loses it. Is kicked out of bounds by Terrebonne. The Tigers better wake up here because they are already in the danger zone. The Tarpons are playing well. It's 14-2. You don't want to fall behind too much more than this. Petrie, that stop and pop. Missed it a little short. Rebound goes to the Tigers. That's Gardner with the basketball, reversing it to Trahan. Feeds it on the inside. A holding foul will be called on Dardar as the 4th team foul on the Tarps. That's their last foul to give. That's old Bear Adams, the big. That was actually some running back on running back crime. Meathead's a running back. Quincy Adams a running back. Look at 5 in the black jersey. How big. Can you imagine tackling that guy 30 times a game? Get it on the inside. And a layup, no. Jaden Smith will hold his ground, and it'll be out of bounds off of Terrebonne.
The Tigers are missing point-blank layups.
Yeah, it's just been a little bit of a shell-shocked start for Terrebonne. Petrie across the timeline to Cantrell. Tarpons tried for a backdoor cut. It was not there. Meathead on the left side of the floor to Petrie, top of the key. Petrie at the rim, lays it up and good. 16-2, South Lafourche. Terrebonne back in a blur. That is scored by Kane Ray. They needed it. Petrie across the timeline as a defender on his hip. Gets it to Dardar. Working it to Cantrell. Cantrell tries to get it inside. It's on the floor. It'll be tied up. The arrow points to South Lafourche. So it'll be a baseline out-of-bounds play for the Tarpons. They got a layup on the last one. Let's see what they can do here.
Cantrell's got to slow down.
Chubby T to Kobe Cantrell for a 3. Just a little strong. Terrebonne coming down the floor. In transition, they'll overshoot the pass, but it's knocked out of bounds by Meathead.
Good hustle by Dardar getting back to not get ball out of bounds.
And to Brian's point earlier, the Tarpons just don't give up easy layups in transition. It's unbelievable. Tigers looking to get it in. They do in the corner right in front of the students. They work around to the left side, White, and it's just taken away by Cantrell. How many times have we seen that? Cantrell to Jaden Smith at the rim. No. Rebound goes to Petrie. Petrie gets it out to Dardar. Thought about the 3. Meathead will reverse it to Cantrell. Inside to Smith at the rim. Baby hook. No. Dardar fighting for the board down there. Cantrell for a 3. Bang! Hustle plays, Brian.
Yep.
Terrebonne back quick. A foul. Slap on the wrist. Delestri will shoot 2.
It's another time where the new free throw rule is going to help the Tarpons in a minute 38. It's going to reset.
Get a chance to wash this foul-plagued first quarter away. As Terrebonne is on the ropes, just trying to hang on 19-5 after the first make. Tarpons got a block out here. Terrebonne very physical in the glass. Missed it. Rebound goes to Cantrell. Cantrell down the floor. Attacks. Feeds it to Smith. Lays it up and good. Excellent attack drive from Carter Cantrell. And a good finish by Smith. Terrebonne has it poked out of bounds right into the lap of Mr. Carlito Brown.
Jaden Smith seems to always be in the right spot. In transition, he ran to the block. And a good look by Cantrell.
Jaden Smith is going to be a special player here. It's really that simple. He's getting better and better every game. He's defending Bear. Here they work it to the right side. Kane Ray gets it to Bear down low, lays it up. No. Smith on the rebound. Cantrell's got it. Around a minute to go. All Tarpons in the first quarter. Cantrell shoots it up and good. Let's go. 18-point lead. Delestri on the right side. Loses the dribble. Petrie's got it. He's all by himself. Room service. Oh, and a steal. Petrie's got it back. Tarpon still fighting for it. They got it. Cantrell at the rim. The floater. No. Brandon Brown cannot have this quarter in soon enough. Terrebonne back the other way. A tough shot. No. Rebound goes to Cantrell. 2-on-1 break. Jaden Smith at the rim. Yeah, buddy. This is as well as the Tarpons have played all season in a first quarter flurry. 27-5. And a foul will be called on Dardar to be his second.
That's 2 shots, I believe, yeah. The Tarpons, they score in transition. They score in a half court. Make free throws. They contest every shot you take. I don't care where you take it from. It's being contested.
That's why they're a top 10 team in Division I non-select, man. It's just easy as that to say. Terrebonne makes the free throw. It's Chris Delestri who scores it. 12 seconds to go. Terrebonne does have the arrow, but the Tarpons are in position at least to have maybe the last possession. He missed it. Rebound goes to Meathead. Meathead's got to be careful. He does have the 2 fouls. Cantrell comes across the timeline, gets it to Kobe Cantrell. To Dardar. Dardar fires it up. No. And that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. First quarter, that was all Big Blue. It's 27-6 South Lafourche. We'll be back in a minute here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. It's in favor of South Lafourche. Casey just clear here with Coach Brian Kyle. Tarpons have a big lead for Terrebonne now. And look, this was very similar to the Nichols game yesterday that I called, where Nichols fell behind 15, 20 points early. We just kept saying, just got to keep chipping away. If you're Terrebonne, you got to understand, and you talk about this often, there's no 20-point shot. You got to win the next couple of minutes, then a couple minutes after, you just got to slowly chip away at this thing. And that'll be the key for them. They miss a 3 here. Rebound back tapped. Dardar will poke it out of bounds.
Look, I've seen Terrebonne come back from down before, but this is a lot.
Yeah, 21 points on the road, and it's just a struggle right now. They got away with a walk there.
2 of them.
Right side of the floor, shoot it up in traffic, and good. There's a bucket from Garner. So Garner will score it, and they'll set up some pressure. Taryn's got to get it in. He gets it to Kobe Cantrell, and a foul will be called.
Yeah, Terrebonne's going to want to ugly this game up.
I understand that, and I do think that's the right thing to do. I just don't know that that's going to bother the Tarpons a whole lot. I mean, look at this. Downhill, attack. Yeah. I mean, how ugly do you want to make it? This is a hard team to press. Long 3 on the other side. Air ball. Rebound goes to Cantrell, but it's stolen away. Great hustle there by Smith. Leads to another 3. Got it. So circle that one there. That's a good hustle play. Gets it inside of 20. Let's see if that could spark a little rally from the Tigers. Cantrell's feeling a little bit. Oh, my. Okay.
Shot that with confidence.
He's got 10. Dribble drive downhill. Good from Delestri. And that's not a double foul. That's what's going to be the call. One guy was doing the pushing. That's going to be the 3rd on Dardar. I just don't think that's a double foul. I think it's a bad call. But it will be Dardar's 3rd. And Tarpons will keep possession.
Savoie and Sanamont back in.
So the Tarpons are kind of running into that same rut that they had on Friday, where the Wings are in some foul trouble. Dardar has 3, Savoie has 2. We have not yet seen Jacques Billiot, but we might have to at some point. Very physical down low. Look at the pushing and shoving they're letting go on. Savoie with a 3. Got it. The Tarpons are shooting the heck out of the basketball right now. Johnson. Downhill drive. And he's fouled.
These officials are going to have to do a good job of controlling this game.
Well, down low, they're letting the guys just clobber one another away from the ball. And somebody's going to get hurt. I mean, look at it. They're still throwing down there. Spinning through at the rim. There's another foul. Johnson draws it. Santamont's frustrated. I mean, I thought it was a foul.
Yeah,
I thought it was a foul before they called the foul. Free throw's good. See, the problem for Terrebonne right now is it does feel like they've kind of settled into the game, but they're just trading baskets.
Yeah.
And you got to go on a run when you're down 20. The free throw's no good. Cantrell's got it. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Cantrell on the right side of the floor. Gets it to Jaden Smith. Carter Cantrell tries to get it to Jaden Smith, thrown away. Here come the Tigers in transition at the rim. They'll lay it up and good. That's 0 Smith. 19-point game. They're starting to kind of get a little momentum here. Savoie to Cantrell across the timeline. See if the Tarpons get Chubby T involved. He's off the ball right now. He's being held right now. He's being tackled right now. Smith has it. Cantrell on the right side. Shoots it up and good. Brian, this game's getting very chippy, my friend.
Yes, these officials need to get control.
Terrebonne attacks downhill, stolen away, and it'll be a kick. It's Terrebonne who kicked it, so the Tarpons will have possession. Terrebonne kicked it. Terrence is going to tell the official, said, dude, I was getting horse-collared on the other end of the floor. So Petrie. Cantor on the left side to Savoie. Savoie loses the dribble. Terrebonne's got it. They're pushing downhill at the rim. They'll lay it up. Blocked by Jaden Smith. Savoie's got it to Cantrell. Cantrell at the rim, lays it up, draws the foul. 2 shots coming for Carter Cantrell. Carter's got 10, going to the free throw line, trying to add to that tally.
Officials, look, something bad's going to happen.
Yeah, it's getting very chippy. They're letting a lot of contact go. Carter makes the first free throw.
And you can go back, you can look at the replay, you can call us or whatever you want to do. You're losing control of this game in the second quarter.
He makes the second. Coach Pokey wants a timeout.
And you can't say, we're just Tarpon fans. Somebody's going to get
All right, we're saying both ways.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. It's 39-16. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. I think a good timeout by Coach Pokey. Just kind of reel everybody in a little bit.
Great timeout.
Cantrell, Petrie, Smith, and Savoie are the 5. Terrebonne looking to attack off the dribble. And they'll lose the dribble. Shoot a tough shot. No. Rebound goes to Savoie. Savoie will pull it out. Cantrell's had the hot hand. Now the little brother Kobe Cantrell throws it away, but Terrebonne can't save it. Thought he had a cutter. He did not. Both teams have 3 team fouls in the second quarter. Terrence looking to get it in. Throws it up to Smith. Working around Cantrell. Good ball movement by the Tarps. Cantrell shot it with confidence today. His knuckleball missed that one. Rebound goes to Terrebonne. Tigers pushing it down the floor. Layup is good. That's number 10, Jace Johnson. So 39-18 the score. Chubby T dribbles it off of his foot, gets it back to Cantrell. Savoie. It to T. It's poked away. Good hustle. Very good hustle from number 4, Ashton Garner, diving out of bounds. Couldn't save it, but great effort. There's Cantrell. Savoie to Petrie. Petrie spins at the cup. Gets it to Smith. Catches it. Baby hook. Can't score it. but it'll be tied up. The arrow points to South Lafourche. Those are the ones that Jaden's going to have to get a little better touch.
The arrow's correct, yes.
Brown doesn't like where the arrow is pointing. He'll get the next one. Savoie in the corner for a three. No. Rebound goes to Terrebonne. Tigers pushing it down the floor. Gardner. Dribble handoff to Parker. Parker at the rim, shoots it up, draws the foul. I think Terrebonne is trying to target Jaden Smith off the dribble. Finding wherever he is, getting the ball there at the top, trying to attack downhill at him. That foul is on Kobe Cantrell.
Coach Polkey talking to the official that they're being held on the offensive side.
Jacques Billiot will check into the game for Kobe Cantrell, who has the fouls.
Here comes a holding call.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yes. Torpens can't foul anymore. He had the limit for the second quarter.
Missed free throw, ball on the floor. T's got it. Tarpons coming down the floor up 20. 3 minutes to go. T downhill, a little out of control. Gets it to Cantrell. Shot fake back to Petrie. At the rim. No. Jaden Smith's there. And an all over the back foul is the call. It should put Terrebonne at the line.
I don't know who he called it on.
I think he called over the back on Jaden Smith. It just like a late whistle.
Yeah. That's going to be 2 foul shots.
So that's not what you want to have happen. For the second quarter in a row, you're getting the bonus early, and you're giving the Tigers chances to score with the clock stopped. Kane Ray will shoot him. He missed it.
The Tigers are going about 50% from the line. When you're down 20 in the second quarter, you got to make every one of them.
Second shot from Kane Ray. Tarpon's got a block out. Missed them both. It'll go out of bounds to South Lafourche.
Whoa.
I honestly, Brian, I think the Tarpons knocked it out, but I think it was a blatant over the back on James Johnson.
Both coaches arguing.
So either way, neither coach happy. Petrie across the timeline to the Billiot. Billiot back to Petrie. Out to the left side, Savoie to Billiot. Now Cantrell attacks and will draw the foul. So 2 shots coming for Carter Cantrell. Cantrell has 12. He's the leading scorer in the game. Has an opportunity to extend that. He makes the first. And he made them both. So a timeout by Coach Brandon Brown. It's going to be a full. Let's take it with him. The Tarpons are up 21. 2:39 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Out of the timeout, Terrebonne will have possession. Coach Brown says 3 to go. 2:34 to go in the second quarter. Trahan into the lane. Nope, left it on the rim. And he just pushes Savoie down. So that'd be the 14th foul. That'd be the 15th foul. That's 2 shots. Tarpons are shooting 2 on that foul. Savoie will be shooting them.
Terrebonne's getting the looks they want, but the Tarpons, again, are putting pressure on every shot. They're contesting every shot.
And the Tigers have, I think, identified a clear strategy. They want to go and attack Jaden Smith, but Jaden's holding his own down there. He's not just been a liability on defense. Savoie misses the first. Give a shout-out to Mia Chasson. She's been interviewing the Savoies, Alea and Aiden, and there's an ongoing feud on who would win a one-on-one game at the house between the two. And Alea said, Aiden can't shoot. Like, he don't have any offensive game. I don't know if I agree with that. I thought it was interesting to hear the scouting reports of the two. Left-hand corner three. We got an offensive foul. I don't know if the shot's going to count or not. An offensive push foul. Now we're going to discuss. Brandon Brown is going to go ballistic if this three-pointer does not count.
I agree 100%. I would think the shot counts, but let's see.
It is definitely a rebound push-off on Terrebonne. Was it after the ball was in the air? Bucket counts.
Count in the bucket.
And then a push on Delestre. And it was a three, so it would be 42-22. That's a rebound foul. Why would the Tarpons not go shoot? It's just like over the back. Why would Terrence not be shooting too?
He should. Yeah, it is three.
We are looking at this and trying to figure out the basket will be good, I think. There it is, 3 points added. Now we rock on.
I got a question. I don't see how the Tarpons are not shooting.
Yeah, it was an over-the-back foul.
Because
that should be. It was not a player control foul.
If Terrebonne still had the ball on the foul, it's no basket.
Correct. I'm a little confused by this one, too. I think Terrence, for the bucket to count, Terrence needs to be shooting, too. And a foul will be called, and Terrence will be shooting, too. The Tigers' defensive game plan is to just push Terrence to the ground every possession. They're starting to get called for it now. Delestre gets 2 fouls, 2 possessions in a row. And T makes the first. Terrence has 10, Cantrell has 14, a couple Tarpons in double figures. T makes them both. Tarpons have doubled them up, 44-22. Both teams over the limit. Inside of 2 minutes to go. Terrebonne attacks downhill, shoots it up, offensive foul. Terrence takes the charge. Jace Johnson being told by Brandon Brown, you got to come to a jump stop, brother. And Brandon Brown telling the official, great call.
Yeah, you got a jump stop against these guys for sure.
Terrence coming across the timeline to Cantrell. Back to T, now reversing into Jacques Billiard. Good ball movement from the Tarps. Cantrell into the lane, feeds it to Smith, lays it up. No. Boy, that's one that you really would love to finish. Good find, just couldn't quite convert. And a reach-in foul will be called. Cantrell was riding him a little bit. That'll be his second. So 2 shots coming for Terrebonne. Brian, I think it's fair to say both of these teams are ready for this half to end, get the fouls to reset, take a break.
I am.
Like both of these teams just kind of feel aggravated with one another right now. He made that one. Petrie. Yes, it's to Savoie. Savoie to Cantrell on the left side of the floor. Now Chubby T for an open three. A little short. Rebound goes to Terrebonne. Terrebonne pushing it down the floor. Step back, long 2, short. Rebound goes to Savoie.
Give him that shot all game.
Yeah, the off the bounce, 18-footer. Billy out with a little push shot, no. Rebound goes to Terrebonne. Jace Johnson to the corner for a 3. Got it. That's number 4, Ashton Garner. Terrebonne getting some momentum. They've cut it to 18. 50 seconds to go. Cantrell to Billiot. Savoy working it to Cantrell. Cantrell gets a shot up that's good. Hey, what? Cantrell has been very good tonight. Terrebonne comes the other way. Top of the key, Smith. Johnson with a triple. No. Rebound goes to Petrie, and a foul will be called. Little hustle foul there on Kane Ray. The Tarpons will shoot 2. Coach Brown is saying, brother, we just can't have that foul right now.
Good hustle. I mean, he just got caught. The correct call.
Petrie, who has 11, will shoot 2 more. And he made it. Shout out to our buddy, Coach Case. Central Catholic of Morgan City gets a 75-28 win against Hanson. They get right back up on the horse. Congratulations, Coach.
We knew they would.
It's very well said, Brian. The surprise would have been if they didn't.
Yeah.
Here, 14 seconds to go in the half. Terrebonne has the arrow. Chance for 2 possessions in a row. A 3-no. Rebound goes to the floor. Bear backing down makes the layup at the buzzer. So that'll be the end of the first half. A first half that South Lafourche led early and led often. It's 48-28. South Lafourche. We'll be back in 3 minutes with our halftime report on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Man, oh man, it's been a fun first half. The Tarpons have been rolling. Tell me about it.
Yeah, look, I think this is the best they've played as a little guy sinks a 3 ball from the top at halftime.
Ah, come on.
Oh, yeah. I think this is the best I've seen them play. Transition-wise, they're pushing the ball. They contest every shot. I mean, I don't care if you get it in transition. You're not going to shoot an easy layup. They're going to be right behind you or even in front of you contesting that shot. And they're knocking down shots right now. Can they keep this up for the entire game?
We'll see.
Shooting the ball? Yeah, who knows? But as far as the first half goes, very, very well played first half from the Tarpons.
Here's the challenge if I'm a Terrebonne fan right now. How many points do you think you need to win this game?
Oh, man.
70?
Yes, you're going to have to.
Can you score 42 points and hold the Tarpons to 22?
You know, when you look at it that way, it's like, oh, it's impossible. But a lot of times I'm watching the Pelicans play, and I'm like, look, for this team to win, they got to score. They got to score, and it happens.
The Tarpons are 13-3. They're not the Pelicans. I know what you're saying, though.
I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying in games, I don't think you can hold the Tarpons down from scoring enough. It's now you got to come out and play. If they get cold from the 3-point land and they keep throwing them up, you might give Terrebonne a chance to get back in it, but Terrebonne's going to have to get defense. And when I said they want to dirty the game up, I'm not talking about playing dirty or anything. It's like aggressive. Pretty much what it was the first 2 minutes or 3 minutes of the second quarter, putting pressure on people. You might bump them. If it's not called, you might get a steal. Transition, no offense. It's like pushing up and down the floor to get in a game right here where you got to make up 20 points. And what you think, a goal here would be in the third quarter? Cut it to 10. And more than that, it'll be tough for the Tigers to get back in. Now, the Tarpons, you're going to have to control the basketball. And if it starts getting a little out of control, kind of reel things in a little bit and not go as fast, just be strong with the basketball.
Brian, we have a scoreboard update. Coach Andrew Kiowa just texted his brother Martin beat H.L. Bourgeois 59-44, so Bourgeois loses a tough one tonight. Coach,
59-44, yeah, that's I'm sure Bouchard wanted to win the game. But I'm curious to see how did they play.
That's kind of the million-dollar question for them. How did they play? It's been a little interesting, a little hit or miss for them.
You got playing a Catholic League school. Just like look at Jesuit. Look at all their scores. They win in games 39-44. Like,
yeah,
it's amazing. And that's been every year, not just this year. Every year.
I got to tell you, and I could finally confess this to you now that you're no longer the coach here. I used to hate when we used to play Jesuit and Shaw, and I understand why y'all would do it. Get you better. But golly, those teams were good. Those teams were so good.
No, I did it to piss you off, quite frankly.
That was the sole reason why, just to make me angry.
Look, guys, we're going to be going up against a state championship-type team.
But just look over at that guy with the big head calling the games and say, ha-ha, we just showed you. Yeah, keys to the second half. What do the Tarpons have to do? They're up 20. How do they hold on?
Take care of the basketball. Keep moving the ball on offense. And just the hustle they have. It's amazing. And at times, Terrebonne, they're more athletic at times, and they kind of took the ball from the Tarpons a few times. But how many rebounds that Terrebonne has that the Tarpons, they're not running down the floor. You might have one or two running down the floor, but the other guys are going and attack the rebound and taking it from them.
Brian, you remember on play-by-play when I
don't know. Should we keep this? We have like a second half here?
Was that?
No.
Oh, remember on play-by-play when I told you that Arkansas was going to win today? They're up 20 at half. Thank you.
Oh, and I said I was worried on that one because.
Well, rightfully so, because they're about to blow a 20-point lead, quite frankly, now that I brought it up. But just letting you know.
Talking to the.
So we got some children on the floor. They're playing. They're having a good time. The Tarpons are getting up shots at the other side. Terrebonne's got to come on out, and they will.
I'd have loved to be in that locker room with Coach Brown just to.
As they say, a fly on the wall.
Yeah. He's coming out jogging. He looks happy.
Hey, look, what can you say? You're down 20. Keep playing hard. Win the second half. If we make it a game, we make it a game. That's all you really could say.
And look, I was watching them, too, where they didn't get the ball sometimes, but he was applauding their effort. I think that's what he wants. He wants effort from these guys.
Let's have as many winning possessions as you can in the second half. If it turns into a close game, awesome. If not, you got to just live to play the next game. I can tell you from a Terrebonne perspective, if they don't come back, losing to what would be a 14-3 South Lafourche team, that doesn't bury you at all. That's not a bad loss.
And what we talked about before, I said, Terrebonne-wise, this would probably be one of the better teams they played this season.
And that's such high praise because they played a great schedule.
Yeah, and you can't argue with that now.
Tigers have it first. They're going right to left. Let's have some fun. Attacking Petrie this time. Shoots it up. No. Good job by Terrence on the defensive side. Tarpons come the other way. Savoie.
Backdoor cut. We're going to.
Tried to get Santa Mont. Couldn't hit him. Now Terrebonne downhill at the rim. They'll have it stripped away, but a blocking foul or a reaching foul will be called. One or the other.
Yeah, he's calling 2 shots.
Terrebonne got a bunch of free throws as that's the third foul on Kobe Cantrell. Terrebonne got a bunch of free throws in the first half, but as Brian mentioned, it was very hit or miss. In the second half, it's going to have to be hit if they're going to want to come back as they missed the first.
Yeah, that one was flat.
And he got that one. 19-point game. Tarpon's jumped out, double-digit lead in the first couple minutes and really have not looked back.
Cantrell to get a layup right here. Colby, there he is. Nope.
Terrence at the top of the key to Savoie. Savoie all the way through. No. Gets it back in the trees. No. And Terrebonne's got it. They'll push. So 2 paint misses for Big Blue. The Tigers going to get trapped at that free throw line area. Diggs on the right side of the floor. 6:50 to go in the third. They're trying to get the fourth on Cantrell, trying to isolate him. He did a good job denying the basketball. Now they'll attack downhill. It's stripped away. It's loose. Terrebonne's got it. Tough shot. No. And Brian, I'll be honest, that possession, they tried way too hard to attack Kobe Cantrell. Cantrell will shoot it up at the other end and miss it. Like, it's one thing to want to target somebody, but you also got to play offense. As they'll attack, there you go. That's a good aggressive move there. They attack Savoie, draw the foul on him. It will be Savoie's third.
Terrebonne's a good offensive team. The Tarpons are doing a wonderful job on defense. They're attacking everything.
Diggs will shoot him. And boy, I just can't remember the last time they made them both. It feels like they're kind of in a rut.
Yeah, we're in the third period.
Missed them both. Rebound goes to the floor. Terrebonne's got a good hustle. They're at the rim, little teardrop, no. Tarpons are dodging strays left and right here. Tigers miss free throws, miss them in the paint. Petrie attacks downhill, shoots it up, no. Rebound goes to the Tigers. Coach Pokey saying, hey, man, you just called a foul at the other end. Where's my contact? Cantrell with a steal. Santamon has it pulled away from him. Terrebonne with a three in the corner. Got it. Coach Pokey wants a timeout. I think it's a very good timeout. This is a 16-point game. And you don't want this thing to get a little loosey-goosey here as the Tigers have cut it to 16. We'll take a full timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. 5:59 to go in the third quarter. The Tarpons lead by 16. Coach Pokey getting some officiating lessons from one of the members of the crew during the timeout. Petrie across the timeline. Terrence will be trapped, and he will be fouled. So a foul will be called on 11. Parker, first team foul of the quarter on Terrebonne.
The crowd's giving it to the officials.
Nah, they don't do that here. Must be hearing something else. Cantor on the left side of the floor, top of the key, Savoie. And we have a foul away from the shot on 20. Trahan, that's his third. Terrebonne is being very physical down low, and that's been a constant, really, this game. They've gotten away with it for a lot of the game, but the officials are starting to call some of that stuff down there.
Roll back.
Petrie gets it to Cantrell. Cantrell will kick it to Savoie for a three. No. Rebound goes to Terrebonne. Tigers have it as close as it's been in a while. The Tarpons are trying to keep a tight grip. Terrebonne has other plans. Attack, drive, and a walk.
Good defense in the paint from the Tarpons forced that turnover.
Coach Brown literally showing the defensive player what to do. Executing his jump stop. Terrence across the timeline to Santamon at the rim, lays it up and good. Good find and a good finish as we approach the 5-minute mark of the third. Paint touch. Savoie lets the defender get the basketball, and there's our offensive player get the basketball. Parker, and he scores it. 16-point game. Cantrell to Santamont by himself, lays it up and draws the foul. He got the basketball by himself. The help closed out. Jace Johnson clobbered him. It's Jace Johnson's third.
Yeah, good job by Santamont being strong to the basket.
And just looking at the way the fouls are stacking up, you just wonder. Terrebonne's starting to lose some chess pieces here. You wonder, playing as intense and physical as they want to, do they have another 12 minutes of that left in them today? As the free throw is good from Santamont.
It's tough when you're on the road and playing from behind. You got to use a lot of energy. Don't know if they're going to have enough to finish the game.
Oh, missed free throw. Savoie gets the miss. That's tough. Tarpon's working around. Cantrell thought about the shot into Santamont, but it's stolen away. Terrebonne has a 5-on-4. They'll get it to the corner. Missed it. Rebound goes to Savoie. 3 team fouls on Terrebonne. Let's see if the Tarpons could be the ones getting in the bonus. Terrebonne's been in the bonus both quarters. Santamont to Cantrell. Little curl, mid-range. No. And the Tigers have it. Long pass down the floor. Step back three. No. Rebound goes to Petrie. Petrie across the timeline to Cantrell. Boy, he's open. And that's a big mistake for the defense.
Yeah, when he gets an open look like that, it's going to go in.
Terrebonne fumbles through, shoots a wing three's good. They answer. And a timeout by Coach Brown. He's got 2 left. And Brian, here's the thing, bro. Terrebonne is playing so much better than they were early. And it feels like just the flow of the game, like, man, like, hey, they're getting back in it. They've shaved 3 points off of the deficit in the last 5 minutes.
In a half quarter, right.
So, I mean, that's the trouble. That's the challenge. Unless if they could get like a 10-0 run or so, it's going to be tough. Because right now, all they're doing is trading buckets, in essence.
Yeah, and I just don't see a team that can come in and do that against the Tarpons right now.
Still 3:39 to go. It's a big 3:39 for Terrebonne. You don't want to head to the 4 down 20. You want to get this thing down to 11. Much more manageable number. Set up your pressure. Petrie. Santamont across the timeline. .323 to go in the third. The Tarpons are trying to have a patient possession here. Petrie studying the floor to a cutting Cantrell at the rim. Kobe's now up to 12.
As long as Terrebonne stays in that man and doesn't trap.
Tarpons will try to force a turnover, but it'll be knocked off of Petrie. Good hustle by Bear Adams as Meadhead and Jaden Smith check into the game. Savoie and Cullen Santamont check out of the game.
Watch 11 Sealand.
They get it to Bear down low. He lays it up and good. The Bayou Region football MVP, and he had my vote. He had Brian's vote as well. He is a good athlete. Cantrell attacks the lane. Jaden Smith can make that shot. A little short. Rebound goes to Terrebonne. Adams has it. Meathead will try to take it away, but Terrebonne will get it on the wing area. Now reversing it to the right side. Top of the key, number 4, Garner. 2:30 to go. Garner feeds it inside, and they'll shoot it up and good. 15-point game. Terrebonne making a little push. Dardar tags baseline, in and out on the layup. And here come the Tigers. Terrebonne, downhill attack drive at the rim. We've got a 13-point game. Don't turn it off just yet. The Tigers, as we said, are trying to get this to a more manageable number. Petrie across the timeline. Cantrell spins through to Big Brother. Thought about the shot, gets into the lane. Offensive foul. That'll be the third on Cantrell. The phrase we always use when the Tarpons are down is, can South Lafourche get it to a number where the opponent starts to sweat? Terrebonne's approaching that number now where the Tarpons would start to sweat. If you get this into single digits. But again, we reiterate, they are using a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Can they keep enough gas in the tank to do this for 9 more minutes? Downhill, they'll lay it up and good. Here they come. Cantrell across the timeline. Is it Petrie? Needs a 3. Got it! And a timeout by Coach Pokey. How many times has he done that? When the Tarpons need a shot, he delivers with a huge one. Terrence has 16. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with him. The Tarpons are up 14 in the late third. We're back in 1 minute on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Seconds to go in the third quarter. The Tarpons are up 14. 59-45 over Terrebonne. The Tigers have possession of the basketball after Coach Pokey calls timeout. Both coaches have 2 left. Terrebonne tried to get a layup on a little curl. They missed it. Back down on Meathead, and a foul will be called on the floor. Parker tried to score it. Dardar commits the foul. It's his 4th. Aiden Sava will have to check in.
He stopped the layup, but it is your 4th foul.
The fouls have really stacked up on the Tarpons. Cantrell has 3. The other Cantrell has 3. Meathead has 4. Coach Pokey might have to make some interesting decisions in the 4th quarter as this young man has taken over the game. Kyrie Parker has scored several possessions in a row. .40 seconds to go in the third. Savoie to Petrie, curls out to Jaden Smith. Smith powers down to Petrie for another 3. No. Rebound goes to Savoie. He's fouled. Yeah, that's a good call. Number 11 on the foul. That's his 2nd. Parker is the 4th team foul.
And you know, if he don't turn, I don't think they call that foul on him.
So Sanamon checks back into the game.
See if they can get a quickie right here.
There it is. Oh, they were a little late. They had Sanamont. 27.7 to go. Bear Adams will check into the game if they see the sub. And they do. Tarpons have the arrow. Chance to get a bucket, maybe a stop as Sanamont's got it. Shoots up, draws the foul. So Sanamont will shoot 2. Quincy Adams commits the foul.
11 called it on.
Oh, 11, my bad. That's Parker. That's his 3rd. Ooh, that's a big foul in Terrebonne. As Parker is starting to get hot, attacking downhill. Now he's got 3 fouls. Tarpons need them all at the free throw line. Sanamont easily makes the 1st. If you're South Lafourche, you want to play defense without fouling here for the last 26. Made them both. Now Terrebonne, you know they're going to come quick. They've been attacking off the dribble, getting to the lane. Kick it to the left side. And Coach Brown wants him to hold for 1 here. 12 seconds to go to the right corner, rather. Stolen by Cantrell. At the rim. He will lay it up and good. Don't foul. Long heave-ho, no good. And Brian, just that little spark from 11 back up to 16. That's a huge difference for the Tarpons.
Oh, without
63 to 47. We'll be back in 1 minute with the 4th quarter on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Teams kind of having some heavy legs. Brandon Brown having some clipboard issues. He's only got about 2 pieces of that thing left. Let's have some fun here.
Now, you think the Tarpons probably would come here with a set play to open up the fourth quarter.
Let's find out. Petrie has possession. Tarpons want to be selective, aggressive but selective. I know that's a hard thing to do. Petrie with a corner three. Oh, a little short, but Cantrell on the second chance. How about another? Nope. Rebound goes to Santamont, and he's fouled. So, Terrebonne dodges some bullets. Was Terrence's wide open, misses 2 threes. But the Tigers got to secure those rebounds.
And they called that on the floor on 20.
And that'll be his fourth. While he's checking out of the game. Savoy at the rim. There's the two the Tarpons were coveting. And again, it just feels like, hey, Terrebonne, they're finding themselves. They cut it to 11. Well, we're right back where we started, around a 20-point game. Shot in the corner for 3, no. Rebound to Petrie.
Tarpons went to a zone. Great move.
Savoy traveled. Caught like a little jump ball there on the long outlet pass, and they'll say that he kind of shuffled his feet. Coach Pokey saying, well, my guy never had possession of the ball. But you don't win the argument. Now you go play defense back in that zone. Attack drive, mid-range pull-up, short. Rebound to Santamont. Gardner on the miss. Got to block out if you're playing a zone.
They're giving the Tigers shots, but it's nothing but a rim. It's always at least 4 to 5, 6 feet away.
1 minute down in the fourth quarter. The Tarpons clinging to that 18-point lead. Santamont, had a backdoor opportunity for Petrie. Instead, they'll reverse it to Savoy. Calling Santamont to Petrie. The Tarpons are content with this. You're up 18. How about a curl and a layup? Just what the doctor ordered right there. You run some clock and you get a layup. Terrebonne attacks downhill. Offensive foul. And a little air beginning to come out of the Terrebonne balloon, you sense.
I believe it is.
The Tigers fell behind early, and they worked so hard to claw within 11. Tarpons have stretched it back out to 20, and Terrebonne, frankly, just looks tired. And there's still 6:20 to go. Petrie attacks off the bounce all the way to the rim, and one. And the Tarpons are starting to retake control here. Chubby T's got 18.
And Mr. Gisclair, you are losing your touch.
What did I say? Oh, what did I didn't say? I already know. I know.
67, and you just let it pass.
I'm too focused on the action. My bad.
Unbelievable.
Terrence makes the free throw. Yeah, my fault, folks. Tigers will travel.
Yeah, Tigers are.
They're tired.
Frustrated.
Yeah, they're frustrated. They're wore out. They've been working so hard, playing from behind. Cantrell across the timeline. Santamont at the rim. It's blocked. Terrebonne will come out of the pile, but the Tarpons trying to pull it away. Here come the Tigers. Attack drive at the rim. Good. That's Parker. 5:46 to go. Cantrell across the timeline to Santamont. Throws it to Savoy. Get it out of there, guys. We're in trouble. Savoy all the way through. Missed it. Tip up, no. And a travel will be called on Terrebonne. The Tarpons going to pull that ball out. I get what they're trying to do. I mean, you're at the rim trying to score all that, but you're at the end of the day, you're up 21 with 5 minutes to go.
The only way Terrebonne would have a shot right here is to make it an out-of-control game.
Thank you. You want as few possessions as possible. Santamont gets it out to Cantrell. Cantrell at a mid-range pull-up. No. Rebound goes out of bounds to Terrebonne. It's another one of those where, man, like, you want to run a minute every time you get the ball. Terrebonne to the left side at the rim. Shoot it up. Missed a point-blank layup. Did Delestri. And we have a foul on Delestri. And Coach Brandon Brown's going to get Delestri out of the game as he's frustrated. He's telling his guy, calm down.
Timeout.
Coach Pokey will call a timeout, and I think that'll be the message also to his guys. Hey, look, we're up 21. Relax. Everybody calm down.
Good move by Coach Brown, getting his guy out. Just calm him down a little.
Tarpons are up 21. Looking at the board, Terrence has 19. Carter Cantrell 18. Kobe Cantrell 12 for the Tigers. Parker 12. Out of the timeout, South Lafourche has it. Cantrell. Tarpons working it around the horn. Kobe with a three, a little short. Guys, that's just rushed offense, man. Terrebonne will lose it, but they'll get it back to the right corner. Now Gardner. 4:44 to go to the middle of the floor. Parker's been their guy, missed that one.
That's a shot you'll give him.
Yep, Gardner's been good downhill, getting all the way to the rim. That time it was a dribble pull-up, much tougher shot. 4:30 to go. The Tarpons in control. Savoie. That's not a very good decision. Throws it away. Terrebonne at the rim will lay it up, and good. Timeout by Coach Brandon Brown. If there is something that I would say South Lafourche in the next month or so before postseason needs to work on, it is that balancing act between going quick at the end of a game, staying aggressive, but also being mindful of the situation. Because we're seeing some rush shots that, Brian, there's 4 minutes left. You're up 19. There's no shot clock.
Yeah, and especially every foul you're shooting right now.
And on top, you are in the bonus. Exactly right.
So just slow it down just a little. And look, it's hard. You're going to get an aggressive defense coming at you, but just handle the basketball, slow down just a little. Now, if in transition, if you still have it, keep playing, for sure. But in a half-court set, you can be a little patient and not rush these shots that normally you might take earlier in the game. But right now, you're trying to close out the game. Just slow it down just a little.
And you hit the nail on the head. First quarter, yeah, hey, go. But now with 4 minutes left, it's a different deal.
Especially when the defense has to gamble.
Yeah, and you're in the bonus, like you mentioned. Let's see, 4:16 to go. Let's see if Big Blue can run about 30, 40 seconds off the clock here. Against that Terrebonne pressure defense. Give so much credit to Terrebonne tonight. They fought, man. It was a rugged start for them as they get a steal. They'll attack the baseline. Work it to the left corner. 4 minutes to go. At the rim, Bear Adams shoots it up, missed it. Rebound to Terrence Pete.
Contested layup.
Chubby T is fouled. He'll go shoot two. And that's the point we're trying to hammer home, is that I don't think they could play defense for 25, 30 seconds without fouling you and putting you on the free throw line, given how aggressive they have to be right now.
Right, and at this point of the game, they have to gamble a little bit. So you might get some backdoor looks, but at worst, I think you'll get fouled.
Terrence makes the first. 3:54 to go. If you're just tuning in, saying, hey, I wonder what happened in that girls' game. Well, Lady Tarpons played their best game of this season and got a big win over the Terrebonne Lady Tigers. And the Tarpons are 3:54 away from getting a varsity sweep. I think the JV won too, didn't they?
Yes.
It could be a 3-game sweep. Corner three for Terrebonne, no. Rebound goes to the floor. Look out, good hustle, but it's knocked out of bounds by Terrebonne. Great hustle by Ashton Gardner. Tarpon's looking to drain the rest of the sand out of the hourglass here. 3:30 to go. It would be another big power point win. Tarpons are back in action Thursday against St. Charles as Cantrell will draw the foul.
And again, you penetrate here, but that's not needed because the clock is stopped. You want that clock to run. That was a contested layup he took. Now you come make the 2 free throws. It seems to be okay.
Cantrell is going to be approaching 20 if he makes this one. He's going to have 20. At the high school level, when you have 2 20-point scores, you're going to be tough to beat.
Yeah,
Terrence got 21. Cantrell got 19. In convert, the Tigers will come the other way. Downhill drive. We're to the left corner for a 3. No. He doesn't have any legs left, Brian. Petrie. Tarpons get it across the timeline. Up 22 with 3 minutes to go. Petrie will attack all the way through. Missed it. Tigers will push down the floor. Feed it into the paint.
Ooh.
Now whip pass out to Johnson. No, everything's short right now. No legs, Brian. No legs.
Good chance Johnson had strong hands. If not, somebody was getting popped. That ball was flying across the court.
Tarpons are going to get a couple of subs into the game, couple of senior reserves. Cantrell dribbling it out. Feeds it to little brother. Back to the top of the key. That's what we want to see. 2:25 to go. Carter Cantrell to Petrie. Just keep working that clock. 2:16 to go. They're trying to foul, I think. Not getting the whistle yet. Terrence will reverse it back. Cantrell will then now draw the foul. He'll go shoot 2.
Why do you look upset to call the foul?
I don't know. It was a very reluctant one, wasn't it?
And look, hopefully y'all go back and look at all the game officials. I think y'all did a better job of controlling the game. Y'all did not. It was on the verge of getting out of control. But
they did a great job in the back half of the game, taking back control.
Yes, y'all did a great job of controlling the game.
Chubby T checks out of the game. Cullen Santamon checks out of the game. Terrebonne's going to get a couple of their pieces out of the game as well. Some reserves both ways. Joao Arujo for the shooter, which is Cantrell. And he made it, so now Joao will check into the game. 2:08 to go. Tarpons will get some of their senior players an opportunity here in the final stages. Corner 3, a little short. Rebound goes to Arujo. August Otan coming the other way. Otan, mid-range. Oh, I wanted it for you, August. Lost out of bounds to South Lafourche with 1:42 to go. Jacques Billiot checks in for Kobe Cantrell, who gets a round of applause. Bo Georges will check into the game for, I think, Aiden Savoy. Aiden will get a round of applause, much deserved. Sawyer Wells, yeah, lays it up and good.
With the left hand.
Now the Tigers come quick. 3-point try, no. Second chance opportunity. Shot for Ray is good. 1:20 to go. Otan. And he walked. So the travel will be called on Otan. Coach Pokey telling his guy they just get back on defense. There's about another minute of basketball here. Corner 3 for the Tigers is no good. Rebound to Billiot. Billiot will spin through, lose it out of bounds. So stay here. 1:03 to go. Congratulations to the South Lafourche JV. Congratulations to the Lady Tarpon varsity. And congratulations to the South Lafourche varsity. Getting big wins because this is a very good Terrebonne basketball program. We mentioned that in the open. Boys and girls both. Billiot can make that shot, and he just did.
Billiot can shoot it, man.
Back the other way is Terrebonne. They'll get it into the corner for a layup that's good. 38 seconds to go. Just another possession or two. Terrebonne will have their winning streak snapped. I got to tell you, this Terrebonne team is not done winning this year. Billiot will step into another one. Why not?
Leave me open.
We talk about Jaden Smith having a bright future in blue. How about this Billiot kid as Terrebonne fires another? No. Sawyer Wells on the rebound.
It's 82.
Yes, sir. That should be the ball game. Coach Brown saying that's no more defense. Jacques Billiot pulling it out. And the Tarpons will get an 82-56 win over the Terrebonne Tigers. Brian, some final thoughts as the Tarpons get a very decisive win over a very quality opponent.
Yes, I think you got to give the Tarpon defense tons of credit. They came out, they were physical from the start. Their defense led to offense. They were good from the outside, and they did what they had to do on their home court, getting a big win against a Terrebonne team that was playing some good basketball recently.
No doubt about that, man. And look, if you're Coach Pokey and the guys, man, offensively it was so smooth tonight. You score 82 points against a good Terrebonne defense. Brandon Brown tells us all the time on play-by-play, says, man, look, we're a defense-first team as the student section takes a charge down there. Brandon Brown tells us all the time, we're a defense-first team. He's not going to be happy giving up 82, but at the end of the day, sometimes it's just good offense. The Tarpons shot the heck out of the ball tonight.
Yeah, and look, you gave up 48 in the first half, and a lot of that was in the first quarter where the Tarpons came out. They were shooting the ball well from the outside. But, again, I'm impressed with their defense. Terrebonne had some shots that were in the paint, but it's not like on the block.
Yeah.
They were always 3 or 4 steps away from the rim, and the Terrebonne Tigers just couldn't make those short little shots. Now, I want to give Terrebonne and Coach Brown tons of credit. His guys played hard.
Yeah, they fought. They fought.
Throughout the entire game, yeah, they fought. But the Tarpons, again, solid defense, and this is a dangerous team moving forward because they get more and more confidence as each and every win.
26-point win. The Tarpons get an 82-56 win. Reminder, we got play-by-play tomorrow at noon. We also are going to be at LCO in Oaklawn tomorrow as we shift to middle school. So congratulations to the Lady Tarpons and then also the Tarpon boys taking care of business. Let's wrap up right here. We want to thank Mr. Jason Plazos in our studio. Truck behind the camera.
Give me one. I can't. I'm so upset you missed it.
I will be hitting a balloon tomorrow in studio.
Please tune into that.
For Coach Brian Colley, this is Casey Gisler signing off. Tarpons get a doubleheader sweep on the